I seem to be very good at seeing questions that nobody else can even see exists. So I've invented a number of scientific fields. And it's always of the form of seeing a question that nobody sees, then finding a way to articulate it, then figuring out how could that possibly be. My name is Stuart Kauffman. I trained in philosophy and decided I wasn't smart enough to be a philosopher, so I became a doctor on the grounds that it's better to be a competent doctor than a merely competent philosopher. So, as it happens, I started my scientific life inventing huge networks of genes that turned one another on and off, called random Boolean networks. And that became one of the foundations of what is now complexity theory and systems biology, which is the main subject we're talking about, and why clinical trials fail and we have to transform medicine. People have been wondering, is random clinical trial the gold standard that we think it is? We've just shown that it's not. Not to say you're bad guys. I mean, the FDA wasn't being a bad guy. The best ideas we had were random clinical trials. Then let's think together anew, and we just begin to have the tools. Everybody's moving towards the use of big data, namely clinical records that are now electronic. So we need a conceptual framework that allows us to mine that data in better ways than people know how. Can we invent it? Yeah. Will it begin to happen? Yes. We have to invent new ways to do the clinical science, use big data. We have to get towards N of 1 medicine. In this case, people's lives are at stake. We're killing people. It's costing too much. The quality of your life in terms of medical care could be very much better. Help make it happen. Go get enraged and say, change it. We won't know right away what the thing to do is. Keep changing it.